Hope you guys aren't too hungry before watching this video because it probably won't help, as this is the food challenge where everything enabled in this challenge has something to do with food. So of course, starting off we have the map cornfield, and let me explain the tower selection. Benjamin is here because sushi bento skin. Who doesn't love sushi? We also have the very yummy grapes from the Buccaneer, as well as pineapples from the Ace, part of a balanced diet. Jungle's Bounty is also enabled because, well, it's holding bananas, and figured same with the Spear of the Forest, even though the portrait doesn't show it. It has the same banana-like ability from the Jungle's Bounty, so I'll allow it. And of course, you can't forget the banana farm. Alright, and the Beast Handler. Technically, all these things can be eaten for food, but I just disabled all the ones that have become extinct. And only the ones that are readily available in today's world are enabled. Now, you're probably wondering why I have other towers enabled that have absolutely nothing to do with food. For example, why is Ultra Juggernaut enabled? Why is Supermines enabled? And why do I have so many heroes on this panel? Let me explain. First off, I didn't want to limit myself to just Benjamin, because Geraldo has a couple of items that are food. For example, Jerry's hot sauce. We need a little bit of that spice in our diet. Pet rabbit. It was kind of cruel to be considering our pets as food, but it is edible. And I guess fertilizer. And the reason for the Dart and the Spike Factory is because they each have special items in the trophy store that allow you to change the projectile of them to be food. So for example, Dart Monkey has a pumpkin projectile for the top half, and Spike Factory has pineapples for the top half. On that same vein, maybe I could use literally every hero because they each have pets that are edible, but I think that's a little bit too much. And one more thing, the balloons can be turned into food as well. This is the load I have enabled: a Bad Whale, Pizza BFB, Shark DDT, Pufferfish Moab, and Watermelon ZMG, all of which are edible and yummy. Now let's actually begin the gameplay. So I want to also add one more self-imposed rule to maybe make the challenge more fun, and that would be try not removing any corn. We gotta keep as much food on the field as possible so that our monkeys don't starve, and if we do so, like remove corn, then yeah, that's not a good combo for them. So now there'll be a true limit to this challenge, rather than just, you know, filling the entire map with a certain tower. We only have a small amount of the map to make our food work. Let me just first get Geraldo's NFT. I know this is not food, but we're poor, alright? So I'll allow it. Other than that, that's all I'm gonna allow. Oh, also, I completely forgot. We got Jar Pickles. Who can forget? I'm trying to be a little bit greedy right now and save for Ben, but that's not happening. Let's just do a random ace with pineapple. Good spread damage, gets stuff at the front, so it makes it easier to deal with all the balloons. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to sell it like the moment I can afford even Benjamin. Let's see if I can't place him in the small cracks, because obviously that spot is reserved for tiny towers. Guess I'll put him right here, damn. I'm really gonna use up the good real estate? I guess so. For now, that's all we're gonna be able to fit. Now let the money-making commence. If I can get the Jungle the Druid, then that'd be lovely. Now we have no chance of dying anytime soon. I guess in the meantime, let's talk about food, because this is the food challenge after all. So I guess let me start by talking about all the food here. I do like myself corn. I'm actually pretty mid on pineapple. And actually don't mind bananas either if they didn't give me an allergic reaction. I swear I was able to eat bananas just fine, like, up until several years ago. But something happened between that time, and now whenever I eat it, my mouth just, like, gets that swollen feeling and, like, itchy feeling. Which kind of sucks, because, yeah, before that, I'm pretty sure I was eating, or at least I had a banana every day. But that's okay. That's why other fruits exist. Let me just also keep remembering to use the Jungle's Bounty ability. Since I can't really use farms, because there's no space to put them anymore, I'm pretty much limited in money-making to now only spamming a Jungle's Bounty ability. So, I guess at some point I'll sell this to make room for more druids. And then probably replace this ace with, like, a Spike Factory. Spike balls, maybe? But yeah, as for sushi, I love sushi. Pickles, I do like pickles in my hamburgers. As for pumpkins, I'm pretty mid on pumpkins. I'm also just going to use Ben ability, just because I'm lazy. I think I'll sell the ace after this round, because there's no more camos until 42. Let's try to squeeze in at least 2 more druids. Yep, there's 2 more. I'm pretty sure that's all I can fit, though, because Spike Factories are a pretty big hitbox, so doing one here means I'm pretty much out of room. Probably could do it a little more optimally, you know, if I didn't place Ben here or the first druid, but it's all good, it's all good. Let me use Ben ability also. And nice. And again, if I didn't say it already, guys, like 100 times, but jungle druids are ridiculous in, especially in non-chimp summon, because you can make money, even though there's no farms around it. And it's also really good at doing defense. What will be the next tower to receive this special treatment, I wonder? Alright, and also, in regards to the grape, which I can't drop it during this challenge, I like grapes. Now, hot sauce. Spicy stuff I'm actually not really much of a fan of, although I can tolerate it. I just don't crave it, which kind of makes me feel like I'm missing out on something. Because I know a lot of people who just, like, are addicted to spicy food. Like, if something just tastes mid, put hot sauce on it, and suddenly they'll eat it. And it tastes great. I don't personally get that same effect. Anyways, I need to get a spiked mines for this round. Because remember, still no camo. I guess right now I'll try to just straight up save for the Spear of the Forest. So that I can make even more money. I think it gives like 1k per round. Alright, and how about the Moabs too? Pufferfish Moabs. I've never had pufferfish before. I don't know if anyone else has. Is pufferfish even a popular cuisine in any part of the world? Let me know. Oh, and of course, I don't think anybody could deny how delicious that BFB looks. What do we have on the pizza BFB? We got pepperoni, we got mushrooms, and we got burnt crust. I just noticed when you damage the BFB. That's some nice attention to detail from NK. And again, this round here is Exhibit A of why Jungle's bounties are so nutty. Not only do they make money and clear lots of balloons, but they also clear out lots and lots of balloons. There's Spear of the Forest. Now we can clear out infinite balloons. Now, I get this question asked to me a lot, especially on my streams, that is relevant to this challenge, and that is, what is my favorite food? I guess if I had to pick one, usually my default answer is just a nice hot bowl of pho, or honestly, any noodle soup. Just a hot noodle soup makes me feel nice and warm and cozy during the cold Canadian winter, you know? Just straight up dumping every real-life lore fact on you in this video, I know. Must be Christmas to those who are trying to track, you know, every little thing about me. It's probably been months since I last dropped any tidbit about myself. Usually I'm too busy talking about the game at hand because Bloons is serious business and we can't afford to slack off, otherwise the Bloons will breach our defense, but I mean, these towers are handling it quite well right now. I think if I can save for super mines, let me do it without selling the NFT just to show you that I didn't need it in the first place, but that was just there as a backup in case I did end up dying. And here comes the watermelon ZMG. Who here likes watermelon? I think watermelon's decent, alright. I'd eat it, but it's not something I crave, if that makes any sense. And considering Spear of the Forest is already a pretty decent tower in chimps, no surprise that now that you enable the money-making aspect of the Druid, the fact that it's almost paid itself off, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good non-chimps tower, alright? You know, not to mention the hundreds of lives they've given us throughout the course of the game. It's basically a banana farm home, like if we had bottom path farms. It's pretty much achieving the same effect, but also doing defense at the same time. I just completely forgot to drop the rabbit, so let me do so now. I guess it's never too late for it. You need 4 rabbits for those who have not played with Geraldo to create the very evil rabbit. Also, DT is... Sheesh. I'm just gonna... Okay, I didn't intend to tank all that, but... Okay. I guess Super Mines is gonna be afforded right on time then. Right in time before, you know, the next DT wave spawns in. I actually don't have the lives to tank it. But there you go. The lives come in handy. Just like that. And the money, too, from the Druid. It's not every day where you see every single aspect of the Druid, like this middle path Druid, come in handy. I guess I'll finish off with Heart of Thunder. The reason why I don't buy it is because it's not useful at all. But I might as well, since we're not limited in money, but rather space. So speaking of space, I need to fill in every hidden spot on this map with a Dart Monkey, because that's the only thing that can fit. I think B standard's too big. So it'd be here, and there's one spot here. And let me finish off transforming the pet rabbit. And here's 95 beaten easily. Alright, about those shark DDTs. I've actually never had shark before. And finish off with the Dart Monkeys by upgrading these to Juggernaut Pumpkins. And we are good now. And now for the bad. A bad whale. I don't think I've had whale either. Supermine should take this down easily. Okay, and I think at this point, since I have infinite money, I could sell these to replace it with the next strongest thing, which would be, I think, Beast Handler. Or would it be Spike Mines? I'm pretty sure, well, since I can't go for top path Beast, Condors? The utility is more useful than just the raw damage of Spiked Mines. Like, stalling balloons is very useful. Let me just see how much I can fit. If I can fit 2, that's swell. Perfect. And Condor and Condor. Do I merge it? I guess so. I think merging is worth it if you, you know, only have the lowest merge power, which is 16. But I think if you have 32 and 32, you don't want to merge to 64. Just because I think from my memory, 32 is like the ideal Condor breakpoint for it to pick up a certain amount of balloons. Oh, alright, I could also sell Ben or Geraldo at any point. I don't think I want to sell Benjamin, though, because the Siphon could be very useful for a round that we want to downgrade balloons on. As for Geraldo, I don't think any of these are actually any useful anymore. Even the pet rabbit. So I could replace it for another Condor, but that all depends on if the Condor actually helps or not. Pretty sure all of our power right now is in the Super Mines. 117 might be scary here, just because DT is spawning instantly, and there aren't enough spikes down the field, but I think we're good. How about 118? Also good. How about 119? I don't know, but damn, that's a huge DOT effect. You notice that the bads in the very back got some fire thrown on them, despite the explosion coming from, like, half a track away. Kinda crazy how far that affects it. And that was necessary, because I'm pretty sure it does, like, a fat amount of DOT. Hence why that third bad was popping pretty quickly. Also, while we're talking about eating these towers with food, I completely forgot about the Beast Handler. I don't think I've had any of these Beast Handler upgrades as food, nor do I think I am really supposed to. Because, yeah, I don't know about eating a Gerfalcon or a Horned Owl. Probably doesn't taste very good. That food's probably best preserved for, you know, their predators. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm dead this round, so what do? I think all I gotta do this round is just downgrade DDTs. In fact, I'll just even downgrade a little bit late so that, because we can already beat the first couple of DDTs with the Super Mines, but question is, how long can we downgrade for? I think we got it all though, right? Yeah, that should be it. Easy. And this is why you keep Benjamin, folks, because I'm pretty sure if we had anything else, or sold him for another tower, then that simply wouldn't have been good enough. Siphon finding OP. That's the main reason why Benjamin is, like, still useful in Chimps mode. Apparently better than Oben. Just for that Siphon funding alone, to, like, downgrade round 98, for example. That being said, I'm pretty sure with Siphon funding, every round up to 140 is not gonna be a problem. I think if I do end up getting to 140, I'm probably not gonna beat it, but I'll try my best by, like, having to sell, I guess, the Condors for I guess the best bad damage, which would be the Spike Mines. We'll deal with that when the time comes, though. For now, we got a round 138 to deal with. This one, I'm definitely going to Siphon. And hell, I couldn't even beat the second DT. And this is a big problem. This round's way longer than 128, so I'm not going to be able to downgrade all of them, but hopefully we accumulate enough spikes that we are still good, right? Let's see. Come on, Super Mines hold. If not, I gotta use Spear of the Forest. Ah, that's actually the end of the wave. Is there any way out? I think first off, what would help is turning these Dark Monkeys to camo, and then giving Jerry Fire on all of them, just to squeeze out a little bit more damage, and then sell the Condor for Spike Factory if we can fit it. Because I might as well just prep my round 140 defense. That would be 4 2 zeros. Unfortunately, Spike Factories are too fat, guys. I only fit one of them. Yikes. Oh well. This should make enough difference this round. Let me just, again, wait for 2 DDTs and then use Siphon. Just because it worked last time. And I guess I will also Jar Pickles the Juggernauts, because, you know, the Juggernaut's base damage is, like, very low. So Jar Pickles will buff the damage of the Jerry Fire, which matters more for the tier 4s. Anyways, I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping this 3k made a difference. It does look like we're holding off longer than usual, which is great. Use the ability too late. I forgot to add one more Juggernaut, so maybe that makes a difference. Again, this time we'll actually leak 3 DDTs. I think I can get away with that. Perfect. And then carefully time the ability for when there's no more spikes. How about now? 300 lives? Yep. Yep. Please, please, please. Come on, Vine Stun. Wow, that was clutch. Now, hopefully the Vines spawn enough in time for around 140. Not that it really makes a difference, though, but it would be nice, that's all. But again, I'm pretty sure this is the end. I guess what I would do, squeeze a bit more damage, as I would sell Geraldo, because all the items still stay. I can't even place a spike down. Well, GG. Best I can do is another Jungler's Bounty with, like, this for some damage, but nope. That's about as good as it gets. How much does the Vine ability do? Like 1,000 damage? Yeah, no, not happening. I actually don't use this bad skin enough to know how much percent HP that is, but all I know is that we're not beating it. Overall, 12 million pops on the Super Mines. unsurprisingly. Sweet Forest with 5. Sushi Ben with 68,069 cash generated, $1,000 off from greatness. But yeah, that challenge was delicious. If you have any other ideas for theme challenges, let me know. Have a yummy day.